This is the last cowboy song, the end of 100-year waltz. The voices sound sad as... Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for what you all been waiting on tonight. Mr. Dion Pride. Hello, Dion.
Thank you, Kenny. I'm honored.
I think me and Dion's done become brothers here, folks. He's my friend, and I call him a friend, a great friend. And thanks to Sergeant Allen for putting us together.
Yes, I agree, Kenny. I agree. I want to give a shout out to Staff Sergeant Cynthia Allen and all of the troops out there. I know that you may think that some of us forget about you, but I want you to know that this is one person that wakes up every day and has a thought and a prayer for all of you guys out there, because freedom isn't free, and you actually lay your lives on the line for us every day. And I've done 2 USO tours with my father and got to commune with troops along the way, and I have a very healthy respect for the dedication and sacrifice that goes with what you people do. And I'm very, very grateful to you, Cynthia, for putting Kenny and I together, and also giving me a link or kind of a access to your world, because I'd like to be closer to what's going on with you guys and hear from you guys and make sure that things are still good, because I know I watch Nancy Grace a lot, and I like that after every one of her shows, she gives a shout out and remembrance to all of our fallen heroes over there. And it just warms my heart that there's somebody on television that doesn't forget about the grind that the troops are going through every day over there. And we thank you, and I thank you.
Dion, you got some things you want to tell us about. Take the floor, brother.
Yes, Kenny. For the last few years, I have had the privilege and blessing of opening up my father's show in Canada and Ireland and in the States, and I'm grateful to him for him exposing me to his audience. And the last year or so, I decided to branch out on my own, and we're getting ready. I've got a new agent in New York, out of New York, named Dave Brodsky, and we are getting ready to launch a tour here soon and launch a new single that I wrote with Jeff Silverman out of Nashville, and it's off of a CD that I had produced with Mark Oliverius, who is Lori Morgan's music director. And so we're going to go headlong into launching this thing, and I hope that all of you will support it and support me, because you know, I love performing for people, and you know, not too far from the tree, you know, as far as being the offspring of Dad, and learning from him, and being the performer that he is. And you know, I'm looking forward to coming to your town soon. And then I've also been playing, had the privilege of being asked to join the Light Crust Doughboys. And so Art Greenhall, who is the senior member of this group now, who has been around since the 30s, I'm playing with him and Jim Baker and Kevin Bailey and Teresa and Maurice Anderson. Maurice Anderson is a steel guitar player. He's in the Steel Guitar Hall of Fame here in Texas, and that's been a very fun gig. We get to do the Texas swing things, and they're very talented people. Jim Baker's a great fiddle player. And then also I've been playing with a philanthropic band called Action Required Now, where all of the songs that we do have causes: Alzheimer's, child abuse, rape, anything, of course, rainforest, deforestation, and anything, just about anything. I know there was one song that we wrote that had to deal with the children that were being kidnapped and turned into soldiers in Africa. And so when I got approached to join that band, that was a no-brainer. And so I'm working on that project too. But that's just a little bit of what I got going on.
Let me tell you something, folks. Dion Pride is not only the son of Charlie Pride, but he has his own sound, his own music. This guy is fantastic, and I expect him to be a big star himself. Let's listen to a song of his called Not Alone. We'll be right back.
Underneath all your heart of stone, live the fear you'd be all alone. Your conclusion was love's not real. A spoken letter was left unsealed. Not alone through all your fears. Not alone when you cry tears. Not alone, I'll be right here when you need. And always know that you're not alone. Love abandoned you long ago. Isolated, your heart turned cold. Life and love was a fleeting chance. We're together and here you stand. Not alone through all your fears. Not alone when you cry tears. Not alone, I'll be right here when you need. And always know that you're not alone. Here you are lying in my arms again, miles away from the pain you felt back then. Who'd believe you'd fall in love with your best friend? The mysteries of love to us unfold. Not alone through all your fears. Not alone when you cry tears. Not alone, I'll be right here when you need. And always know that you're not alone. Not alone. Not alone. Not alone.
You know, Dion, it must be hard living in the shadow of a big, big star like your father, Charlie Pride.
Well, I have to disagree with you on that one because it's never been hard in that way, if I'm reading your inference right, because I never felt like I had to live up to him. And I think a lot of that had to do with our own personal one-on-one conversations. He always encouraged me to be myself. He always encouraged me in my own ambitions and my own style. He never insisted or told me that I needed to be like him or I should be like him. So there wasn't that pressure in the house necessarily of living up to his standards or living up to his legacy and what he's accomplished. And quite frankly, there is a, believe it or not, a calmness to that, because it would be unrealistic to actually believe that anybody, let alone myself, would ever, there's only one Charlie Pride. that anybody would ever come along and accomplish what that man has accomplished. It would be unrealistic to think that there would be any way to compete with that. What it did for me, Kenny, was make me focus on, trying to be as good as I could be to honor his name and honor his legacy, because I'm just so proud to come up behind him and do what I do. And, from your kind words and even my own father's quotes on which you'll find on my website and thing, he made a quote saying that I put him in front of my show and he gets standing ovations. And he said, he always has said that it takes more than being my son to get those people out of their seats. And that to me is a profound statement coming from him. And so that alone, are the things that make me feel that it's not about being him or competing with him or trying to be him. It's just maybe, it's really not maybe, but it is. It's honoring his legacy and honoring his name and in the music that I make, and making sure that, I wear the Pride name proud. And from your kind words, what you've told me today, I feel like that's what I'm doing, and so that's enough for me.
Well, you're doing a great job, Dion, and I'm sure your father has a lot of pride in the Pride name when it comes to you.
Well, he has on a few occasions expressed his being proud of what I've accomplished too. So. That feels good. And, like I said, in our house, there never has been any kind of baggage, so to speak, that has gone along with being his son. It's usually what's created on the outside. And my father and I are immune to that because we know what we share between each other. And that's just admiration and love, so. It never has really been a pressure to me. It's been more of a calming thing because, as I said, it'd be really unrealistic to try to expect that it would be I'd live up to those accomplishments that there's only one Charlie Pride, as I said. So
that's for sure, Dion. And since we're on the subject of your father here, how about we play one of your father's songs here? Here's a song called Kiss an Angel Good Morning, one of his greatest hits. We'll be back in a few minutes.
One of the main men of all time in the Country Music Hall of Fame. That's right, superlatives. Yes. How about a hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Charlie Pride? Where are you, Mr. Pride? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Ever I chance to meet old friends on the street, they wonder how does the land get to be this way.
Oh, yeah.
Always got a smiling face, anytime at any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. Though people may try to guess the secret of our happiness, but some of them never learn that it's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love. And the answer is in the song that I always sing. You got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home.
supposed to be right there.
Hello, my name's Staff Sergeant Cynthia Allen, and I'm with the Tennessee Army National Guard. And I wanted to come on here and thank Dion Pride and Kenny Lee for the support of the veterans and the active military. I would also like to say, when I was in Iraq, I wrote to a lot of singers and actors to help pass the time and have something to look forward to. Mail, we love mail. It gave me just a little touch of home, and it helped me to get through every day. And so I want to tell Dion, I thank your father, Charlie, and this is a picture that he sent me while I was in Iraq.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with more of Dion Pride. Dion, you are one of the best singer-songwriters I have ever heard. Not only a singer-songwriter, you play so many different instruments and you play them all well. I can tell you've had a musical background most of your life, and it shows. You are a star, my friend. I am a big fan of yours.
Well, I appreciate that, Kenny, and it means a lot coming from you, a fellow singer-songwriter, and of course, you know I'm a fan of yours and what you do. So it's very humbling, and it means a lot that coming from you.
Thank you very much, Dion. That means a lot coming from you too. You're my friend. Folks, we are on the leading edge of technology here on NCS TV, and we are pulling people in by Skype from all over the world to interview them. So it's not always perfect. So if we have any problems, I do want to apologize for that. Sometimes we do. Dion, you have a song that you want to sing for us. Would you mind doing that and tell them a little bit about it?
No, I don't at all, Kenny. Thank you. This was a song I wrote with a good friend of mine in Nashville named Hoss Howard. And, you know, we wrote this probably about, I don't know, it was like 30, 45 minutes. I had already had the music, and we kind of got together and collaborated on it. And I hope you enjoyed it. It's called On My Knees. It's on my latest CD called We All Gotta Live Here. And look it up and check it out. Here it is. Incomplete, my life would be somber without you in my life. Oh, baby, I would die, and I don't wanna lose you, and I can't live without your love. That'd be just half a man if I can't give you all my love. On my knees, on my knees, hurting you, it cut my heart so deeply. To make it through, I need your heart completely. 'Cause babe, I want to show you now that we can rebuild trust somehow. And I don't wanna lose you, and I can't live without your love, and I'd be just half a man if I can't give you all my love. Oh, I can't live without your love, and that'd be just a man if I can't give you all I can. On my knees, on my knees. Thank you.
Wow. That was really, really, really good, man. You sang that straight from the heart, no doubt about it. You felt every little word, every line. Very obvious.
Thank you, Kenny.
Well, you deserve it, my brother. You're really, really good.
Said before, that means so much coming from you, but I need help because it's tough, you know, and I know that you had mentioned something about trying to help get this thing off the ground. You know, we all need each other, and so, you know, if you can help at all, I would be so grateful to you, and you know, I would love to come up and songwrite with you. I can already tell that I believe that we could do something really good together, collaborating. So I'd really love to do that. Would you be into that?
That would be such an honor, Dion. I'd love to do that. Well, it's come time for the close of the show. Good night, everybody, and thank you for coming to NCS TV. Thank you, Dion, for being on the show. God bless you all. We'll see you next week.
Get out of here, Rooster! Gonna fry us up some rooster meat, boys. Shut up!